Hey everybody, it's Mr. Pearson here, and today we are going to be talking about two things: area and perimeter. So let's start with area. This is something that we already know a good deal about, because in third grade, this is how you learn to multiply. So you know this is an area array. It would be a 3 by 2, because there's 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 times, or you could say it's a 2 by 3, because there's 2, 2, and 2. Now we call that the area array way, and maybe you'd never had considered, why is it called that, the area array way? Well, sure, you know that it's an array is when you have squares like this or dots like this, but it's called the area way, the area array way, because area is the amount of two-dimensional space. That means flat, not 3D, 2D video games where it's like flat, like cartoons, and then 3D when it's like you're really there. It pops out at you. So area is the amount of 2D flat, notice this is a flat shape, that something covers up. So this shape right here covers up 6 squares. And we always measure area in squares. We could say that that is 6 square inches, 6 square feet, 6 square yards, but we would always say that it's squares, because we're counting how many squares it takes up. And this takes up 6 squares. So that's the area, how much space something covers, and it's measured in squares. All right, this one is perimeter. Perimeter is the distance around the edge of a shape, and it's measured in length and width. So you would not count how much space it takes up on the inside. Not for this one. No, 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 no. You would say, okay, you're measuring at this edge here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. This was 2, and then 2. Now, if we add all those together, 3 plus 2 is 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. This has an area perimeter of 10. And we wouldn't say squares here, because we're counting the edges. We're not counting how many total squares. We would just say 10 feet or 10 inches or 10 yards, whatever particular unit we're dealing with. Okay, so let's look at an example. Area and perimeter happen all in real life, because they are a measure of space. Your computer that you're looking at right now has an area. How much flat space does your screen take up? And then what's the perimeter? What's the distance around the outside of your screen? And here's an example I have. This is a made up one, but it could be real. Bahor is building a pig pen so his pigs can roam around. He wants the pig pen to be a rectangle. He wants it to be 12 meters long and 8 meters wide. What will the area of his pig pen be? What will the perimeter of his pig pen be? So let's stop. What do you think the area of the pig pen will be? Let's do this. Let's draw a rectangle. There's the pig pen, we'll say, and he wants it to be 12 meters long. So we'll make the longest side 12 and 8 meters wide. So this other side will be 8. And then, of course, this will be 12. And because these sides are the same, it's a rectangle, and this will be 8. So now we want to find both the area and the perimeter. So what do you think the area would be? Well, to find the area, how much space area will be how much space is covered by the pig pen. How much 2D space, how much flat space, how much ground the pig pen covers. To find that, it would just be what you have been doing. You don't even need to notice these. You would just notice that it's an 8 by 12. So there would be 8 squares up and down, and there would be 12 rows of them. So 8 times 12 for area, you multiply 8 times 12. And that's just like what you had been doing. 8 times 10 is 80. 8 times 2 is 16. 80 and 16, 96. And remember that we put it always as squares. So we would say 96 square, I'm going to abbreviate with SQ, meters. Meters. Now the perimeter. What do you think the perimeter would be? So the perimeter would be the distance around the outside of the pig pen. Like if he wants to build a fence, he doesn't need to know how much mud is going to be on the ground. He just needs to know the outside. That's the perimeter. And the perimeter is much easier to find. You just have to add up all the sides. So 12 plus 8 plus 12 plus 8. In this case, it happens to work out that 12 and 8 are 20. 12 and 8 are 20. So the perimeter would be 40. 40 what? 40 meters. So remember, area, you multiply the length and the width. And then perimeter, you have to add up all the sides. All right, I'll catch you later. Bye.